Valley City defeated Devils Lake on Tuesday night, won 3-0. So again, both teams coming in here, this one game under their belts and still working to get to 2-0. It sounds like we got sound now finally. I think I can hear it coming through Brian's phone. So I think we're good to go here finally. And we'll see. I'm sure we'll get some text messages from folks. But anyway, welcome back again, everybody. I'm sorry that we had some. Thanks, Tori. Tori Hockert says we got sound, B-Dub. So we're good to go.
All right, there you go.
All right, we're up and running. Thank goodness you were here, my friend.
Okay.
Brian Geffrey's watching in the garage. Thank you, Brian, and appreciate everybody tuning in, and we apologize for those technical difficulties. But as you can see, the Essentia folks are still talking down below. The starting lineups have not been announced. Unfortunately, Kyrie Lucina sang a beautiful national anthem, and we were unable to catch that with our audio trouble. But now we have it, and we are good to go. So Kyrie Lucina sang a beautiful national anthem, and now the folks from Essentia are giving a little spiel there. Again, Chantel Shute is still the athletic trainer here at Wahpeton High School. She was she came over from the other provider, and Essentia Health is very excited. If you saw our media day with Brian and I over at Chihinkaba Park, we had a nice interview with some of the Essentia folks there too as well, and everybody was happy to be aboard here with Essentia.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good relationship. We're going to do some good things, not only for athletic programs, but also for programs within the school. So they have a lot of concerns outside of athletics that they're looking at.
All right, so there's a lot of things going on, and pregame show was brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Again, Dr. Andrea works with men and women of all ages, and she also has chiropractic acupuncture as a possible alternative. Stop and see Dr. Andrea on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton for all your chiropractic needs. Our starting lineup is going to be brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent, our starting lineups sponsor. All right, Valley City coming in here 1-0. Like I said, they defeated Devils Lake 3-0. Wahpeton fell to Horace on Tuesday night 3-0. The first set, Brian, they played rather well. They were 22-25, I think was the score of the first set. So the girls had a chance.
Yeah, they had a real good first set. They came out ready to play. And I think, first game of the season, you're always ready to go. And, they looked like they were right there, able to compete, and just couldn't get over the hump. They were right there, had it even, had a chance to take the lead, and just couldn't get over that mark. And you saw a little bit of that when they were out in Bismarck. They were able to get a win out in Bismarck against Mandan in the tournament, the 3-set format. And then there were some other matches that they were in, and just right there, when you needed a point or needed a block, they just came up short and just weren't able to come out with the win. That's a little bit of what happened at West Fargo Horace, and hopefully that's what they're going to have to try and correct tonight. They're going to need to get off to a good start, and if they can do that and keep their composure throughout the match, they should be able to be competitive here against Valley City.
Yeah, you traveled out to Bismarck and followed the team out there too as well, so you've seen the team this year more than I have, obviously, but we'll talk about it here more as the night goes on. Right now, I'll get to the Thrivent starting lineups first for the visitors on the scoreboard from Valley City, the Highliners. Starting for them is Katie Koka. She's a freshman. Number 5, Ava Huseby. She's a sophomore. Number 6, Samantha Hatcher, a senior. Jovi Borg, a sophomore. And Faith Peterson, a senior, along with Addie Quilvang. She is a junior. And the libero will be Jada Nelson, a senior. So there are your starting lineups for the Valley City Highlanders. The starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent for the Wahpeton Huskies will be number 5, Hattie Doctor, a 5'10 senior. Number 6 will be Addie Rugland, 5'7 junior. Madison Schaefer will get the start, 5'8 senior. Number 8, Anissa Hasbargen, 5'8 junior. Emma Bonches will be a 5'11 senior. She'll also get the start. And number 13, Leah DeVries, a 5'7 junior. The starting libero for Wahpeton Lady Huskies will be Reagan Woolers. Coaches for the Valley City Highliners, Rebecca Erickson, Vanessa Koka, and Janessa Barrios. The coaches for Wahpeton Huskies, head coach Dominique Rickles in her first season as Wahpeton Huskies volleyball coach. Allie Madsen, Leah Buckle, and Tiffany Baker. So there's your starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And the athletic trainer here this evening, as I mentioned before, Chantel Shute. So there's your starting lineups. Brian, we're just about ready to go. The crowd is pumped, and Noel Eckroth over on the PA system has got the crowd going.
Well, went to a volleyball game and a wrestling match broke out. There's a crowd here.
There is.
It's a bit raucous, so it should be a fun night of volleyball.
Yeah, they don't have the bleachers pulled out all the way on the other side, so everybody's sitting underneath us. So it's pretty noisy, and there's a good student body section.
Yeah, there is a nice student section below us here down to the right.
So yeah, they're wearing their construction fluorescent yellow down there. So everybody's in a bright yellow top, shirt, vest, whatever they got down there. A lot of them are wearing pink hats too as well. I saw some of that going on. And
there's a hat down there with flashing lights on. I mean, things have changed since you and I were in high school, Joe.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's a little different.
I'll say for sure. All right, we've got our first volleyball match of the year, first Wahpeton Husky event here of the year. We had the Cowgirls on Tuesday night over in Hancock. They took on Hancock over in Breckenridge, and had that with Chad Affield, and the Cowgirls were victorious 3-0 over Hancock. And now they took on Henning in a kind of a rematch of their section game last year. Was it semifinal or final that they played Henning?
That was a
final, wasn't it?
That was a section final.
Yeah, section final they played Henning, and they lost today 3-0. So they played a couple of matches really close, or a couple of sets really close, but ended up losing.
Yeah, Henning was pretty good. That was the 35-pointer.
Yes, is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Go back on our YouTube channel, folks, and watch it. It was pretty fun. So yeah, you can hear the student section getting into this one here tonight. They were doing that in pregame. All right, folks, we're about ready to go. We got technical issues done. Brian's on the cameras. Here we go. Coca serves. Dug out nice by Wohlers. And the set. And the tap over by Schaefer. Valley City returns. Dig in the back, just short. Fell right in front of Emma, and she wasn't able to get to it.
Yeah, put it in a good spot there. The Huskies are going to have to try and get off to a good start.
As Katie Coca goes back, she's a freshman here for Valley City. Little jump serve. Schaefer digs. Back set. Over to the other side to Rugland. Over to the net to the corner. Bonches digs. And the Lady Huskies get it over in 3. Kill. Bonches digs. In the back row. Rugland goes over. Set to the near side and a block at the net. And that's a point. Madison Schaefer puts it right. Oh, they're saying she got into the net.
A net violation. She was right there and then just kind of went into the net there at the end. And that's going to be a point for Valley.
She tapped herself on the chest and she said, yep, I did. It was my fault. She knew it.
Huskies will have to try and keep those errors to a minimum.
It's 2-0 in favor of Valley City here early in the first set. Schaefer digs, set over to the near side.
Both kind of went after it there.
There's a good spot, and there's another point there for Rugland. Nice she gets the first point for the Huskies.
Yep, nice job finding an open area there, just a little tap over, and the Huskies get on the board.
So Addie Rugland goes back to serve. 5'7" junior. Hockey player. Gets it over the net. Dug out nicely by Nelson. And the block at the net. Hasbargen and DeVries got up there. I don't know who hit it, Brian, but one of the two girls did and brought it back into the Valley City side of the court.
Yeah, the Huskies will need to defend well at the net, and hopefully they can continue to do that. Nice job there by Hasbargen and DeVries.
Rugland serves that one into the net. So it'll be a point for Valley City.
Yeah, those unforced errors, Joe, that's a killer in any sport, and the Huskies will need to limit those.
So back to serve now is going to be Jovi Borg. DeVries goes over with the third hit for the Lady Huskies. Over on the far side. Kill attempt over on the far side. by Hatcher. Blocked at the net. Hasbargen and DeVries again. That one falls in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, good job again by DeVries and Hasbargen. They're on the block. But the Huskies not able to fill the open area on the tap.
4-2 in favor of the Valley City Highlanders. Again, back to serve is going to be Borg. Bonches bumps. Again. The Huskies trying. Wohlers digs that one out. Over to DeVries. That one's going to fall short, and it's going to be a point for the Huskies.
Yeah, good job by DeVries there, getting a lot of power behind that. Didn't have to get very high, but good technique, and she'll get the kill.
Leah DeVries, 5'7", junior. Back to serve for the Huskies is going to be Schaefer. Dug out by Nelson. Little tap over the net. Nice move there. Nice offensive play over on that side by Hatcher.
Yeah, that's the one area where the Huskies really need to do a better job of defending that tap. They're there to defend, to get the block, but then there's just a big hole right behind the defense at the net.
Hattie Doctor checks in for the Huskies. Hasbargen goes over, Nelson digs. Set to the middle, dug out by Schaefer, and nobody can get to it. On the kill there by Faith Peterson. Faith Peterson gets the point. Now back to serve is Jada Nelson, the libero for Valley City. Lefty gets it over. Set to the near side, Doctor. Dug out by Valley City. Over the net goes Borg. Doctor again. Nelson digs over to the other side. Hatcher. Is it out? Yes, it is out. It's a point for the Lady Huskies.
Hatcher trying to find the back line there. That one just outside. And a point for the Huskies.
So now the Lady Huskies got some height up in the front row there, Brian. So they're looking to try and block some attempts.
See if you can get some good swings here for Doctor and for Bonches.
Bonches got the kill and the point.
There's a good swing there for Bonches.
Good set there.
Highlanders not able to defend, and that's what they'll need.
Wohlers set to serve. Nelson over to the near side. Hughesby set up in front to Doctor, and that was getting a little bit too close to the net. So it was a little bit too close of a net set there, and Hattie Doctor couldn't quite get to it.
Yeah, she was back ready to come up and get it, and just off balance there.
Our scoreboard sponsor, Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard. Kyle DeVries, thank you very much. Tap over to Leah DeVries on the set, and it's going to fall down for a point. So Leah DeVries with the kill.
You know, she's not very big, but she gets it done up there.
She gets it done for a 5'7" junior.
Doing a good job of blocking at the net. Had a nice kill earlier.
Sister Emily is on a NDSCS commercial here. We'll have her on later. And back to serve. Into the net there, unfortunately, on that serve, Mika James. Now back to serve for Valley City is Samantha Hatcher. Rollers digs that one. James sets up the Hattie Doctor to kill. Nelson digs. Set over to the other side. Blocked at the net by Bonches, but it came right back at her and she couldn't hang with it.
Yeah, just got a bit unlucky there. Good block, and then Valley got a hand on it. It tipped the net and just not able to get it back over on the other side.
Jovi Borg, I keep saying Borg. That one's into the net and it goes back to the Huskies. 9-7.
Crowd starting to get into it.
It's fun to hear, isn't it?
I like it, Joe. It can get you going. West Fargo Horse had a good crowd for their first varsity event.
That one's going to sail out of bounds. It'll be 9-8. A little bit too strong on that one for Faith Peterson.
Crowd makes a difference, Joe.
Hattie Doctor back to serve. That one just, unfortunately, unforced error. 10-8.
Just kind of right there again, Joe. Right there, need a play And the unforced error keeps Valley in the lead.
Peterson serves up to the near side. Schaefer. Doctor back to Schaefer. She got it over, and nobody's going to get to it. Diving after that one was Drew Potratz, but it just went back off of her hand. It was a tough one to get to, but it's a point for the Huskies.
If you're Wahpe, you need more of those. Putting them in the right spot, make them difficult to return. Need a bit of a run here now.
Emma with the jump serve. Over to the other side, and not able to get to it, so it gets into the net on that one. And Quilvang couldn't quite get it over, so it's a point to the Huskies. And we're tied at 10.
Just need to keep that run going.
Emma with the jump serve.
Emma's
Back row. Goes deep,
nice
and it lands in.
serve.
Another ace for Emma.
Put that in the right spot. Unsure of if it was going to go out. No one called it, and Emma will take the point.
And the Lady Huskies take the lead here, 11-10, their first lead of the match, I think, Brian. So I
Take
remember
the
it.
ace there.
And that might be another one. And it is. She's on a roll, buddy.
That's what they need. They need to just get a run going, try and sustain it.
Get that confidence level. Substitution coming in here for Valley City is Kinley Suffolcool. Suffolcool, a freshman.
A young Valley City team.
Dig. Set to the other side by Quilvang. Rugland taps it over and finds the empty spot. Addie Rugland with the point. Nice tap, Addie.
Yeah, good heads-up play there. Valley right there to defend in the net. And the only thing she could do was put it where she put it. And another point, and the Huskies keep rolling here, up now 13-10.
Bonches with a run here for the Huskies. And another serve. Tap over to the other side. Quilvang goes in, and she finds no man's land, and they get the ball back, trailing by 2.
Yeah, bumps that spike there for Valley. That's the way you do it.
Huseby checks in. Coca checks in, along with Borg checking in. So 3 substitutions coming in here for Valley City and Coach Erickson. Jump serve in the back. Coca. Set. And a little bit too close to the net there for Hasbargen.
Yeah, just a miscue. Just mistimed it there, Joe. A good set, just kind of off on the timing.
Huskies lead by 1, 13-12. The serve by Coca. Bonches digs. James sets to Rugland. Nelson up to the front. Goes Hatcher. James sets this time to Schaefer. Dug out nicely by Coca. Rugland sets again to Schaefer. Into the net. And we're tied. 13-13.
Had a good opportunity there.
Got a good set going here, folks. Call the friends, call the neighbors, wake your dogs. Coca set to serve. That one's going to sail out. Reagan Wohlers did a good job there, buddy, just watching that one sail out, and the Lady Huskies take the lead back 14-13.
Yeah, good judgment there. Let that one go. DeVries back in.
Leah DeVries checks in, yep. Addie Rugland back to serve, just hits that one over the net. Nelson, bump over. Hatcher goes over the net. Set to the near side, Schaefer, and a block, but it goes out of bounds. Quilvang was right there to block it, but it just went out of bounds off of her hand, so it's a point to the Huskies.
Yeah, Lady Huskies don't have a lot of size, but they do have some good power. Schaefer showing it there on the outside.
And Rugland with the serve. Set over to the far side. Bonches digs in the back row. DeVries, little tap over. Good save by Valley City. And Huseby up to the front. Spike serve, and that one goes in for Anissa Hasbargen, gets the point.
A good kill there by Hasbargen. Good set.
So the Huskies with a run by Bonches and now a run by Rugland. Got a 3-point lead. Couldn't quite get underneath that one with Quilvang, but it's in for the point. Right in front of Emma. She tried to get to it and couldn't get there.
Yeah, that middle area the Huskies have a problem covering. And Valley trying to take advantage of it.
16-14. Jovi Borg serving. Emma digs. Rugland sets. DeVries. Again, Emma, set, Diggs. This time the Hasbargen a little bit too strong on that one.
Yep, tried to put it in that same spot again and just missed there.
So it's down to a 1-point lead for the Huskies. Again, Jovi Borg back to serve. Wohlers Diggs. Wohlers got to go over, and it's going to go out. Looked like there was a little bit of confusion on that one, Brian, and Wohlers finally came up to take it, and it was kind of an off-balance hit.
Just a little miscommunication there.
We're tied at 16. Schaefer's got to go over from deep, and it's out. She was way back there, Brian. You got to get it up and over the net, and it didn't quite go in. Coach Rickles gets up off the bench there, giving her team some encouragement. Huskies trail by 1. Dig there by Emma Bonches. DeVries goes over, and that one's just out. Right in front of line judge Art Gracco, and it was right at his feet.
And this is that area that I was talking about in pregame, Joe, where the Huskies they're right there. They just need a couple plays here and there.
Wohlers Diggs.
They need to get one here.
Hasbargen gets it over the net. It's a free shot here for Valley City. Good block at the net by Schaefer, and that one goes over to the other side. Little tap over again in the middle, Brian.
That middle area there. A little miscommunication on assignments there.
Samantha Hatcher put it in for the point.
Just gotta try and stay with it here. Get a side out here, get a point, stop this run.
Trail by 3, and that one goes out.
Yeah, that's what they need there. Good decision to let that one go.
Good decision in the back row by Madison Schaefer.
Now you got to keep it clean here, Joe.
Hattie Doctor checks back in.
See if you can get something set good for Doctor on the outside.
Set to the far side. Again, blocked at the net by Hasbargen and DeVries, but it just falls down right in front of them. Good kill there by Quilvang.
Highlanders get to 21st.
Nelson serves. Near side, Doctor got it. Hattie Doctor for the kill and the point. Brings the Huskies back within 2.
Get Doctor going on the outside there. She can bring it home.
Reagan Wohlers checks back in for Hasbargen. She'll go back to serve. Clears the net. Nelson Diggs. Set. Comes over to Hughesby. Wohlers sets up front to Hattie. Blocked at the net. Bonches tipped that one over, and net violation on Valley City. So Bonches went right up and got that one, tried to spike it down. And Valley City ran into the net. So a point for the Huskies. They trail by 1. Got to get to 25 and win by 2.
Wohlers can get another good serve here. Nice line drive.
Set to the near side, and there's a kill and a nice point. Huskies trying to play it off the rafters, but it's a point there on that kill for Hughesby.
Yeah, Hughesby bringing the pain there. A lot of heat behind that.
There was some heat. And oh, by the way, a left-handed swing.
Wait, lefty there?
Yeah, that's, yep.
Yeah, I hear you.
Drew Potratz back to serve, leading by 2, 21-19. Third one's got to go over. Schaefer does. Is it going to get in? Yes, it does. Set to the near side. And right where they aren't, Tessa Olsen gets the point and the kill.
Yeah, Olsen, nice placement there. Olsen, another lefty, Joe.
Yep. Basketball player too, is she?
Yeah, she is. She can play.
Schaefer digs. Wohler goes over on 2 hits. And then the set and the kill. Schaefer digs it out on that kill attempt by Hatcher. Hattie Doctor with the kill. Nelson in the back. Valley City comes over. And Lady Huskies survive that one.
Oh, ping pong there. They got away with it. Bonches was kind of caught off guard there.
Yeah,
still
she
able
was.
to just put it out in front of her. It came back to her and put it over, and they get away with the point.
Yep. So a 2-point lead yet. James checks back in for the Huskies. She'll go back to serve. Barely clears the net. Oh, and the Lady Huskies were sleeping on that one. I'm sorry. Drew Potratz just tapped it right in that middle spot again.
That's that area right there, Joe. They're there ready to defend, but just a little tap gets them.
Hatcher back to serve, 23-20. James sets up on the near side for Rugland, and the block right back in. And we got a timeout. That timeout's going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here in Wahpeton, North Dakota. And it's 24-20. Coach Rickles decided to take a timeout there. So trying to get the girls on a strategy here. They got to come back and get at least 4 here in a row now. Got to win by 2, and first one to 25 wins. The serve, Docker digs. James got to chase it. Schaefer goes over on a free set here for Valley City, and block at the net. That was 4 hits, wasn't it? I think that's what they were looking for.
They're calling it for 4. They're going to talk about it here.
They're saying it's Valley City's point, but I think the side judge over there, the side referee, is saying no, there was 4 hits.
And I think what the stand is going to say is that there was a tip there on the block.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to see what they say. I don't think it cleared the net.
To the Huskies.
Yep. I agree with that call. I don't think it got over the net, Brian.
Yeah, it came right back. Now you got to take advantage of it. You get a break there. Now you got to take advantage of it.
3 in a row, and Hattie Doctor's serve goes out of bounds. Unforced error gives the set to Valley City here as set #1 comes to a close. And Valley City defeats the Huskies 25-21. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with set #2 right after these on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Valley City leads 1-0.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Those are some pretty cool highlights there on Three Borders Sports Network commercial, huh?
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, nice job there by Robert Wanick putting that together for us.
I think our friend Robert Wanick over there at the Daily News.
Yeah, did a nice job. He recreated a new commercial for them too as well, so you don't hear my voice doing their read over on that. So thank you, Robert, for doing the new Daily News commercial as well.
Everybody get tired of hearing your voice?
I suppose. That's the way it goes. Hey, buddy, this set is going to be brought to you by
Gripper Sports.
Gripper Sports. Stop and see Wayne and Tyler down on Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. They got all your favorite team sports apparel as Addie Rugland and Gripper Sports begin set number 2. Bump goes over on the second hit. Bonches and Wooler's bump. Nelson digs. And over the net. That one's going to end up on the basketball. Nope. Played off the rafters by Rugland very nicely.
Nice heads-up play there to stay with it.
Then Quilvang gets it over for Valley City. This time Schaefer. Right to Nelson. Good dig by Nelson. Get a whistle and a net violation. It's like a net violation on Hasbargen, I believe. I thought I saw number 8 flashed on the Mariah Herding's hand signal. Luther Sanis is up on deck here.
Huskies doing a good job with the net there early. Unfortunate there.
Coca serves. Rugland does well to get it back. DeVries gets it over. Nelson digs. Quilvang gets it over for Valley City. Set there by Hasbargen, goes over, but not quite good enough. Schaefer with the kill, and that one's going to go off the hands, and a point for the Huskies as Hatcher couldn't handle that one from Schaefer.
Yeah, he did a good job staying with it. Hasbargen trying to get a good tap there, just put too much air underneath it. But Schaefer on the outside able to use some of that power.
Hattie Doctor checks back in for the Lady Huskies. Huskies in Highliners tied at 1. To Quilvang in the middle. Dug out by Rugland. DeVries sets up Doctor, and a hit and a kill for Hattie Doctor. That's what you want to see that senior do.
Yeah, they got a weapon on the outside there with Doctor. Able to find a nice little cross quarter there and come away with the kill.
Schaefer with the serve. Set to Quilvang in the middle. Blocked at the net by Hasbargen. Bonches digs in the back row over to the near side to Doctor again. She'll hit it over, and I think she's going to get another point as Coca couldn't quite handle that one, so another one for Hattie Doctor.
In the pitching world, Joe, for a baseball game, a little off speed there.
A little off speed, yep.
Took something off of it.
Schaefer again. Like it went off the side of her hand, but it still fell in for a good serve, and that one's out on the kill attempt by Borg.
So off to a good start here. That's what we talked about, trying to do that in the first set. Off to a good start here in the second set. Got to keep it going, Joe.
Got to keep it going. Schaefer on a roll here for the Huskies. Gets the whistle ready from Luther Sanis. Old Lut on the deck. Set over to the other side. And there's that no man's land once again on that kill by Sather.
Yeah, they got to get that middle covered. Just giving up too many points in the center of the court there, Joe.
And Sather, who just got that point, back to serve. Just digs to Doctor. Tipped at the net. Set to the other side, and that one goes out of bounds on Hatcher's kill. So the Huskies will get the ball back, leading 5-2.
You'll take a couple unforced errors on your side too.
Reagan Wohlers back in now. She's going to serve. Nelson over to the other side to Hatcher.
There it is again, Joe.
Yep, it's that spot again, Brian.
Hatcher took a little bit off of that one. And able to just have it dive right down, and Huskies not able to cover again.
Jada Nelson, senior, back to serve. Schaefer. Rugland to Bonches with the kill. Nice dig on the other side. Set up for Hatcher. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Point for the Huskies. So they hang on to that 3-point lead as James checks in now for DeVries.
You can just keep the ball alive, Joe. Maybe the Highliners will make a couple mistakes there. They get one there. Figure out a way to get this middle covered.
Up to the near side. Schaefer pops it up into the air. Doctor just a little tap, and she got the point. It doesn't take a lot of speed all the time, Brian. You can tap it over with a little touch.
No, it's just a good read there. Defenders right there at the net, nothing behind. And Doctor made the right call, put it in for the kill.
James again with the serve. To the near side, Hughesby. Rugland sets up Bonches. She'll just tap across for a point. She looks at her teammates and smiles and said, yeah, I saw them crash in the net, and I'll take an easy point.
Yeah, another good read there. Both defenders there. Nothing there to the left of them. Just a good placement there by Bonches. And sometimes you don't need all that power, Joe. You can take a little finesse and still score points, and a good job there.
That always frustrated me. We're going to take a break. That always frustrated me as a volleyball player that I'd crash the net and somebody'd tap it right behind me. That timeout's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer satisfaction and their service is their number one goal. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take a step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
James with the serve. Over the net on the third one, dug out by Bonches. James sets to the near side to Doctor, and a kill. Hattie Doctor on the roll for Wahpeton. Gives the Huskies an 8-3 lead. Hattie set up well there, Brian. James set her up.
9-3 now here for the
9-3,
Huskies.
excuse me.
Again, that power on the outside by Doctor. She's got it, man.
9-3. Oh, and that one's going to be a little bit long. Again, an unforced error, Brian. Lady Huskies still hanging on to the lead, 9-4. Checking in for Valley City is Potrats, and along with Tessa Olson.
Now you got to have a little composure here, Joe. You got to shake off the unforced error and see if you can get it back now.
Wohlers does a nice job of digging that one out. She's going to get it over on the third hit. Goes deep with it to Nelson. Far side, Hatcher. James sets up Doctor. She's from deep. Good save by Valley City. And somebody,
the net there.
Yep. She knew it too.
The net. She knew it right away.
Yep. Even I saw the wiggle of the net.
Yeah. That's a good dig out of there by Wohlers. Looked like she playing hockey there, a little victory slide after she scored or something.
Got a little moisture on the floor, and Emma's doing a little housekeeping. Back to serve is Hattie Doctor. Hattie having a good night for the Huskies. Puts that one over. Set to the far side to Hatcher. Into the net, point for the Huskies. 11-4. Now the Huskies need to keep this one running here.
Yeah, you got to keep the pressure on.
Deep. Potrats again sets up Hatcher. She'll go across. Oh, and couldn't quite get it over on the third one there as Rugland dives after that one. And it was an awkward hit, and then Hattie Doctor had to try to make an awkward hit.
Now you did a good job the last time of coming back and just limiting them to one here. So let's see if you can get another stop.
Hatcher just clears the net. Wohlers with a nice dig to get it over.
Good dive and layout there.
What do you call that, a pancake?
That was a nice layout, Joe.
Okay. Rugland. Nelson over to the other side. Sather. And Doctor and Wohlers run into each other.
Little miscommunication there. Both trying to cover the middle. Let that one go. Still got a nice lead. Got to get a side out here. Stop their run.
Hatcher to serve. Trailing by 5. Doctor to James. She'll dig it over on a second one. They weren't ready for it. I'll tell you what, buddy. That reminded me of somebody that played last year, and her name was
Ayanna Allard. We call her John. I was just getting ready to say the same thing. Shades of John there.
Yep.
A nice heads-up play there by James. And it's just what you needed right then and there, Joe.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Huskies. Bonches with the jump serve. Third hit, not going to go over, and that's for an ace for Emma. I should have been keeping track on that, Brian. This has got to be at least 3 or 4 for her.
See if she can keep it going.
7-point lead.
She's got a nice jump serve.
She sure does. To the other side, there's the kill. Wohlers dig. Second hit by Emma to Schaefer. Set over to the other side again. Sather. Huskies save it. Wohler goes deep to the corner. Nice shot.
That back corner can be open.
Then Sather's got to go over. James bump set to Rugland. And it's a point for the Lady Huskies. Not able to handle that one was Tessa Olson.
Yeah, she just kind of got under it a weird way. She thought she was going to be able to attack it from underneath and just got turned around.
And Emma with the nice jump serve. You mentioned that earlier, Brian, in your conversation here. Abby Johnson got a great jump serve for Breckenridge Cowgirls, too.
Yeah, Emma putting on a clinic here in the jump serve department.
Set over to the other side. Nelson's got to go for it.
Got to take advantage of the free ones.
Bargain with the kill, but saved nicely there by the Highliners. And that one goes deep. And I think Emma might have been better off letting that one go as it went deep.
Yeah, she's right there on the back line. That one above her waist. That one would have easily sailed out of bounds.
Yep. 14-7. The Huskies have doubled up the Highliners in the second set here. Rugland over to Hasbargen, blocked at the net by Quilvang, and I believe Tessa Olson was there as well. 14-8.
Quilvang can cover at the net, Joe. She is good right there, able to defend the net well.
Faith Peterson serves. Wohlers, Bonches to Schaefer. To the corner. It's in, says Art, and it's a point for the Huskies.
Well, good placement there. Put it in a spot where it's kind of unsure, where you have to make a decision. And that time Valley made the wrong decision, and Huskies up 15-8 now.
DeVries checks in for James. Rugland serves. Nelson sets over to Quilvang. She's got to bump it up over. Oh, it was almost a confusion there again for the Huskies. Deep, Hatcher. Second hit, Schaefer's got to go over on the third, and she got it. She was going to set her up for the kill, but she just tapped it over and got it, and the point for the Huskies.
Yeah, it's just a good read there, Joe. Both blockers there. Catch them off guard, no help behind. A good placement by Schaefer.
So Rugland back to serve with a 16-8 lead. Lady Huskies fell in the first set, 25-21. That one comes in. The girls thought it was going to be out for Valley City, and it landed just inside the line, and we got a timeout. Another timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 17-8 in favor of the Huskies. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, everybody. This set brought to you by Gripper Sports. And Rugland back to serve. Vicky Glander says hi. Brian and Joe.
Hello, Vicky.
Thank you. Rugland serves. Nelson digs over to Quilvang. Oh, and that went right over the hands of Rugland, and nobody home in the corner. Yeah, Vicky Glander was watching the Cowgirls, cheering on the Cowgirls the other night. So Vicky Glander, a fan of all sports in town here.
She's got some relatives that attend over on the other side of the river.
So, yep.
You know, one that's in the band.
Oh, and that one's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. DeVries with the point. Quilvang was at the net along with Huseby, and it went out of bounds, and it's a point to the Huskies. 18-9.
DeVries just doing a good job with the net, Joe, both offensively and defensively. Don't let her size fool you.
I was just going to say that. Schaefer with the serve. To the other side, Sather. Bonches sets up to Doctor. Got it! Give her the kill, give her the point, put it on the board. Hattie Doctor.
Hattie Doctor.
Man.
Like the surgeon placing that one.
Like a surgeon. Doctor. Schaefer. Nelson off of her hands. Sather, or excuse me, that's not Sather, that's Hatcher. Quilvang goes over. Lady Huskies. First to reach 20. They got that crooked number up on the board. Brian, lead 20-9.
Yeah, you got to close this thing out now.
With authority.
Close it out.
Schaefer gets it over the net. Right out there by Coca. Little tap over the net. That time the Huskies were there.
Yeah, good coverage there.
Hattie Doctor. Nelson over to the other side to Sather.
Got to take advantage of this free one here.
DeVries. Good dig there by Valley City. Quilvang goes over. Another free one, Brian.
Got to use it again.
Again, a set to DeVries. Right into Nelson.
Going to get another one.
Sather.
Outside Doctor.
Oh, is it out? Yep.
That one just wide, trying to go down the line there.
Not sure if you saw it on the camera angle there, but yeah, you did. I guess we got the camera angle. So just wide, like Brian said. Huskies doubling up the Highliners right now, 20-10. Rugland sets up Doctor, and she got another one. She's got to be approaching double-digit kills.
Yeah, just set her up on the outside there. Stop worrying about going on the line. Put it right at her, and just too much on that one. Doctor with another kill. The Doctor is in, Joe.
Wohlers in for Hasbargen, and that's going to be a point. Huskies on a roll, 22-10. This could be, I'm not going to say it. Just be quiet, Joe. Wohlers to serve.
He's going to go long.
Goes deep. 22-11.
A lot of power behind that one.
Jada Nelson, the libero, steps back to serve for Valley City, the left-hander. Approaches the net. Wohlers, Rugland to DeVries, into the net. And they're saying 4 hits. Didn't quite get over the net there, I don't think, on the block.
No, it didn't. It was just below there, and nobody touched it on the other side.
So 22-12, 10-point lead for the Huskies as Nelson back to serve again.
Just got to play them 1 point at a time, Joe. Don't worry about what the final result is.
Rugland sets, Bonches in, Doctor collide at the net. Everybody gets up, everybody's okay.
Again, just miscommunication on that one, Joe.
The set was kind of in between the two of them. And Hattie wanted it, and Emma both wanted it. And they collided. This time Rugland sets up Bonches with the kill, and a block at the net is good. Faith Peterson got up in the air.
Go back to that strategy of trying to go around those defenders.
Highliners making a run here. Set to Doctor. That one's blocked, and that one goes out of bounds. That time, Faith Peterson got her hands on it, but it was off the side of her hands and goes out of bounds for the point.
Yep. Hattie Doctor doing a great job on this left side, Joe.
Kind of like Kylie Storrow last year. She had that spot right down there, too.
She was left side, and
yep.
Hattie filling in nicely.
with the serve to the near side. James Diggs. Huseby. Rugland couldn't quite get that one over, and the Huskies lead 23-15, an 8-point lead.
That's one of those ones where you're trying to do something before the ball gets to you. You know what you want to do, and you're reacting a little too quick.
Potratz checks in. She's going to serve. That's Drew. Rollers gets it up in the air. Doctor. Schaefer's got to go over on the third hit, and it goes out of bounds.
Tried to place that one. Got a lot of room here. Just got to play 1 point at a time.
Launches back over to Rugland. Good save by Valley.
Gonna get a free one.
Third hit goes over by Hatcher. That one's going to land for the Huskies. It's a point for the Huskies. They're 1 point away from a set win.
James doing a good job again with the push there in the middle.
So Hattie Doctor back to serve. Set point for the Huskies.
See if you can ace your way to victory here.
Potratz sets up Hatcher, and she'll get the point. Hatcher with the kill.
Still got lots of room. Valley's got to be perfect the rest of the way. No miscues on their side.
Valley's got to come with 7 in a row here. Doctor sets up James to the near side. Schaefer. Set over to the far side. Sather goes across. Hattie Doctor digs it out.
Just outside. Right idea.
Yep.
Just a little bit outside.
Standing right there watching that one fall in was Sather. 24-18 again. Rollers, second hit. Schaefer, third hit. Hits the rafters.
That one hit the top of the...
I think we're going to get a timeout by Coach Rickles, and we'll take a timeout as well. This timeout also brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 24-14 and set 2. Back after this.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Vicki Glander's niece, Sydney, plays in the band for Breckenridge, for the Cowboys.
Plays the drums, Joe.
How about that?
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I wish.
I was in the band, but I can't play the drums.
I can't even play a cowbell.
That's not even happening. More cowbell.
More cowbell. Dr. Diggs. Rollers has got to go over. She goes deep. Nelson retrieves it. Set at the net. Blocked at the net. Doctor, Schaefer, over to Rugland. She got it. Good save there by the Huskies. Set over to the far side. And the kill and the point. The kill was by Faith Peterson. It's 24-20. Valley City's had to make the run, Brian. It was 24-17. It's 24-20. Serving is Hatcher.
Just need one.
Into the net. Set for Wahpeton. The Lady Huskies take set number 2, 25-20. And even up the match at 1 set apiece. We're going to be right back here, folks, on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We're tied at 1 set apiece. We'll be right back after this.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
All right, we're back here on Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for joining and watching us on Three Borders Sports Network YouTube channel. Or if you're watching on Red River Communications channel 125, that's fantastic too. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'd be great. Click the little bell icon and you will get notification every time we go live. Back to serve is Coca. Rollers digs. James sets. Schaefer gets it over on the third. We're tied at one set apiece. Too many hits. And a point for the Huskies. They jump out to 1-0 lead.
Well, they got off to a good start in that second set, so let's see if they can do that again here in the third.
Ruglin back to serve.
DeVries comes back in for James.
A couple of hockey players out here, along with your Lady Husky basketball
Joe,
players.
don't talk to me about hockey players.
I know.
Okay,
Sorry.
because there's a couple of them that probably should be playing a little basketball.
Bang with a good dig from Schaefer. Back to Schaefer. Set over to the far side. Sather rolls off of Emma's arms, and they'll say that was 2 hits.
Well, hit her twice. Yeah, Joe, the hockey players that are out here are good athletes.
Yeah, they are. Both Wohlers and Ruglin. Emma digs. Back set over to the other side to Schaefer. She'll come over to the near side now in the shift. Emma bumps. Set to Schaefer. Blocked at the net. Rollers to DeVries. She tries to find the empty spot. Good cover in the backside by Ruglin. Again, Schaefer tries to tap it over. Good volley here for both teams. Ruglin tries to find the empty spot. Nelson's got to go over. Hasbargen. No. Nice play by Valley City.
Both teams ready for
Schaefer looking for the tap. How many taps did we see on that long volley, B-Dub? Man, what a volley that was.
You know, something that the Huskies have struggled with in the past is covering that tap and doing a good job there during that volley and able to come away with the point.
Covered the tap well on that one for sure. Hattie Doctor checks back in now for Wohlers. Back to serve, Madison Schaefer. That one goes off the side of the arm of Jada Nelson, and it'll be a point for the Huskies. 3-1 lead. Retrieving it on the far side is Hatcher. Sorry, bud.
You can just continue to keep rolling here early like they did in the last set. Can be healthy for you, Joe.
Schaefer, jump serve. Nelson in the back row, sets to the far side, and that goes in on the kill by Hatcher.
Yeah, just wide open there on the line. No defense there. Easy kill for Hatcher.
Just like a baseball terminology, hit them where they ain't.
Yeah, did a good job of that. C&I single.
C&I single. Jada Nelson back to serve again. Near side, Doctor too close or too far away from the net, and it went right into the net.
Yeah, just a miscue.
She knew it as soon as she hit it, too. 3-3, we're tied.
Sometimes you see those just wide open, Joe, and you just rush them. And you just don't hit it the way you want.
Hasbargen. Good save by Nelson into the net. And a good save up in front by Peterson. DeVries goes over. Launches with a second hit over to Doctor. A little too far away from the net to get a lot of power on it. And that one's into the net on the kill attempt there by Huseby. And a point to the Huskies.
Keep it alive long enough, and Valley returns the favor. Miscue for miscue.
Wohlers checks in for Hasbargen. Good serve. Nelson bumps it over to Hatcher.
Use these free ones here, Joe.
Doctor, there she comes, and got it.
Yep.
Boom!
Just got to take advantage of those anytime that you get. You got Bonches and Doctor up there in that front row. Take advantage of them while they're there. And a good set for Doctor on the outside.
Set to the near side. Huseby. Back to DeVries. Good block at the net by Valley City. Getting up there was Peterson. And that one's blocked at the net by Bonches and DeVries, but this rolls off their fingertips.
Yeah, just didn't get enough of it. And not enough help there behind.
Drew Potratz checks in along with Tessa Olson. Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Country Financial Insurance, and Stephen Lipp. Thank you. We got more too. Bonches, little tap. Is it going to fall in?
A little net violation there.
A little net violation on Valley City. And it's a point to the Huskies. They lead 6-4. James going to check back in now for DeVries. She'll go back to serve. Country Financial Insurance, Stephen Lipp, North Dakota State College of Science, Casey's Bar and Grill, Bold Print, Bell Bank of Wahpeton and Breckenridge. And that one's going to go out of play for Valley City Highliners, and a point to the Huskies. All Seasons Car Wash, Interstate Engineering, Three Rivers Decorating, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Comdell, Giant Seeds and Snacks. They also sponsor our coaches show. Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance, and of course Gripper Sports. That one goes into the net, 7-5. Don't forget our post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. Following the completion of this game, we will have our post-game show. James got to go chase and just went the wrong way off of Hattie's dig. 7-6. Huskies up by 1.
Just got a weird bounce there, Joe.
Serving for Valley City is Hatcher. Schaefer, James sets to Rugland. They're out here by Potratz. Over the net goes Hatcher. James sets to Bonches. She's got to tap it up there a little bit too close to the net. Good dig. Rugland goes over on the second hit. Oh, and that one might have been out, but Wohlers had to hit it. Just little self-defense there, and we're tied at 7.
Good hustle there by Schaefer, trying to keep that one in play.
We're tied at 7. Set number 3, we're tied at 1 set apiece. Schaefer digs, James sets to Rugland. Potratz digs it out, Nelson on the second hit, and that one's going to fall short in between everybody. Point for the Huskies.
Got to use it now. Take the lead here, now try and stretch it out a little bit.
Hattie Doctor back to serve. Good serve, but it's out. She hit it hard, a little bit too hard, Brian.
Yeah, good line drive there, just a hair too much, just about a ball too much on that one, Joe. Right on the line, just outside.
Peterson back to serve for Valley City. Goes deep to Wohlers. James back serve to Bonches. Does she get it? No. Valley City, good save. Getting to Bonches. She'll tap it over this time. Second hit goes over for Valley. James sets over to the near side. Schaefer blocked at the net. Kulvang along with Tessa Olson on the block.
Kulvang is just a problem up front there, having a hard time going around her. Olsen doing a good job there too in defense.
Peterson back to serve again. Faith Peterson, a senior. James sets up to Rugland. She'll hit it over and in.
Good decision.
Kind of a little hook shot looking thing there, beat up.
Good decision there. Wide open in the middle. Again, trying to stay away from Clovang, not giving her a chance to knock that back in play.
Emma Bonch is back to serve. We're tied at 9. See if Emma can have a run like she did in the first set.
See if she can get this jump serve going.
Set to the far side, Quilvang. Emma digs. James sets to Schaefer. Blocked again at the net.
Quilvang right there again, Joe. Just a problem up front.
She's got to have at least double digits in blocks.
You got to be aware of where she is and maybe just try and sneak it around her. Anything in the middle that she's able to get her hands on is going to come right back down on the floor. If you can get her on the outside, maybe you can get it to bounce away, but she's doing a good job there defending.
Koka serves. Rollers checked in for Doctor. Back set to Rugland. Nelson. Hughesby. Quilvang. That's going to go out, and we're tied at 10.
Just back and forth here, Joe.
Unofficially, Brian, that's 5 ties so far here in this set. Tied at 3, tied at 7, tied at 8, tied at 9, tied at 10. That one's going to land just short of the net. And it's going to be a point as Hasbargen went up to try and put her back. And the Huskies take an 11-10 lead.
You take them any way you can get them. You don't have to be flashy.
Rugland serve. Second hit goes over. That's really close to the net.
Well, that was in a tough spot there. Good job keeping that one alive.
Wohlers does good to get it over in the third. Hughesby trying to find the empty spot. There, Schaefer tried to find the empty spot. Nelson goes over. Schaefer again, that time Quilvang at the net. Block saved on the near side by Koka.
We got her on the outside. Valley doing a good job keeping it in play.
There's Quilvang again. My goodness.
Yeah, Quilvang against Hasbargen, that's a tough one. You're asking a lot there.
They don't have heights here in the Valley City roster, but Quilvang's got to be at least 5'10", isn't she?
I'll go 5'10" on there.
Rugland to DeVries. That's up by the net, and it's going to hit the net and fall down, and a point for the Lady Huskies.
Just another one that was in a tough spot. Right into the net. And now Schaefer back to serve.
Listen, Schaefer. As Hattie Doctor checks back in. To the other side, it's Hatcher. And it's a kill.
Hatcher down the line again.
We're tied at 12.
Hatcher's been good on that left side over there.
Back to serve is the libero, Jada Nelson. Doctor digs. Rugland tries to go over, and putting it right back in there was Faith Peterson. Peterson says, I'll just put that one right back in you. Nelson leading by 1. Rugland sets his time to Doctor with the kill. Peterson into the net, and we're tied.
Yeah, another good attack on the outside there by Doctor. Valley doing a good job of digging it out there. Wap able to keep it alive and come away with the point.
Reagan Wohlers back to serve. Over the net, nice serve. Set to the near side, Hughesby. Schaefer can't handle it, and it's a point for Valley City. Hughesby with the point.
Give one, get one now. Just in a row here.
Potratz and Olsen check in. 1 point lead for Valley City. Potratz back to serve. Rugland to DeVries. Leah did a job trying it, but Valley City chasing it down was Potratz. Rugland tries to get it over. Good save underneath there by Bonches.
Gotta go over.
Again at the net. Tessa Olson puts it away on the block. 2-point lead for Valley City.
I think that was Peterson there.
Was it Peterson? I thought it was Tessa Olson. I'm sorry. Olson. That time, Bonches with the block. Valley City saved it. Doctor, near side, comes over with Potratz digging it. Doctor with the kill. Good save by Nelson. And that one's going to go out of bounds on the Hatcher kill attempt. Huskies trail by 1. It's 15-14. James checks in for DeVries. Dug out there by Sather. There's a nice kill over on the other side by Samantha Hatcher.
Yeah, that's the way you ride it up, Joe. Bump set spike.
That's the way it's written up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bump set spike. Hatcher back to serve. Highliners lead by 2. Rollers. Rugland. Bonches got to go over on the third one, just taps it over. And that one goes between James and Wohlers for a point.
They've got to try and stop this momentum now that Valley has. Got to cool them off a little bit.
Highliners lead by 3, 17-14.
Right in that area where things can start to get away from you.
Set number 3. Wohlers, James, Rugland. Back set to Olson. James at the net, and it's too close for Emma to get to.
That's going to be a violation on Valley. I think they got Peterson there into the net.
Yeah, I think they went either over the net or into the net. So it's a point to the Huskies. Doctor on the serve. That one hit the rafters and came right back down as Nelson tried to save it. And Doctor with the ace.
There's some heat on that one, Joe.
My goodness, she can hit the ball. I don't want to stand on the other side of hers or Emma's. Addie Doctor. Set to the other side. Sather. Again, the Huskies trying to save it there. Rugland couldn't get to it. That one sails out.
Yeah, Peterson doing a good job at the net, sliding over, ready for the tap, and putting that one right back.
18-16.
Peterson and Clothing just tough at the net, Joe.
Very. Faith Peterson serving. James bumps it over to Schaefer. She's got to go over. Out. Huskies trail by 1.
Hatcher trying to bring that one from the back row, from behind the 10-foot line. That one just sailed long.
Hasbargen checks in.
Huskies down a point here. Need a little bit from Emma here on this jump serve.
Goes in. Close to the net. Third hit by Quilvang. Not going to clear. And the Huskies tied up at 18.
Just off balance there. See if Emma can keep it going. She's been able to string a few together.
Don't jinx her. She got it. Potratz sets into the net for Olson, and the Huskies take the lead back 19-18.
That timing just off there for Olson. Nice set, and just not able to time it up. Lefty coming in there swinging hard.
Like you said, Brian, Huskies needed Emma to make a run. Let's see if she can continue, and she does. That one's going to go out. So an ace for Emma. Yeah, 20-18, first crooked number.
That's a well-placed serve there.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's 20-18 in favor of the Huskies. We'll be right back after this message.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium. We want to thank all of our sponsors for coming on board here this fall. We've got a whole bunch of them. OSPTI and our usuals, and Thrivent, Will Ulick, Farmers Union Insurance, Scoreboard, Kyle DeVries. They've been with us since the start. So we want to thank everybody. Emma, back to serve, leading by 2 for the Huskies. Over to the other side, Quillbanks just got to bump it over the net, so Huskies get a free one here, Brian.
Got to take advantage of it.
Rugland goes over, so a free one back to the Valley City Highlanders. Second hit goes over into no man's land.
The one time where you had been covering that well here in the second and third sets, and that time you leave it open. Valley close to within 1.
Valley looking to put that crooked number on the board as well. Back to serve, Coca, the freshman for Valley City. Trailing by 1. Jump serve. James back sets to Rugland. Over to the other side. Kill. And it's good. Emma unable to handle that Sather kill. And we're tied at 20. Again, Coca back to serve. Gets the whistle. We're ready for play. Bowlers off of her arms, goes back. Highliners take a 1-point lead. That one would have landed in the stage.
Gotta stop this momentum now that Valley has.
21-20. Highliners with a 1-point lead. Emma digs, James back sets to Rugland, into the net. It's a 2-point lead.
Good spot for a timeout here.
Yep. And we're going to get another Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. We'll be right back after this.
Quality still matters. That's the difference. That's the Giants difference. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. It's a snack all-star lineup. Giant seeds, cashews, and pistachios. Look for them at your favorite grocery or convenience store. Giants, go big or go home.
The two student sections starting to get into it now.
Going back and forth here.
It's like a high school basketball playoff game. Highliners lead by 2. Coach Rickles wanted that timeout to settle the girls down, and that one goes into the net from Schaefer. 3-point lead. Huskies need to break it here, Brian.
Yeah, you gotta shut it down here.
23-20. Coca serves. Wohlers up in the air. Bonches with the second one. Back to Wohlers. And that one's going to hit to the screen up in the middle. And it's going to bounce back onto the Huskies side. Set point for Valley City, leading 24-20. 4 in a row here for Valley City. Looking for the set point. We're in set number 3. That one's out. Huskies have a chance.
The Huskies in the same position that Valley was in the last set. You got to be perfect here for a couple points in order to keep this thing going.
Rugland with the serve. Got it over. That was close. Quillvang with the kill. Rugland with the back set to DeVries. She goes deep. Nelson digs. Set to the front. Quillvang's got to tap it. And the Huskies, Schaefer went over.
Yeah, he went under the net there too far. It was a heck of an effort.
Yep, she went under the net and got under the net on the other side. So that's the right call. We could see that her hands were way across the line. That's going to end the third set. Valley City wins that one 25-21 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back with set number 4 right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Bank wants you to open an account.
Sign up.
Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Exactly why you should compare your bank to Bell Bank. At Bell, we don't nickel and dime you with fees on things like checking accounts and ATMs. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to a bank you'll love. And give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Bundling auto and home insurance is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient with your local, fully licensed staff ready to help make sure you're protecting the things that mean the most to you. Their team is ready and knowledgeable in farm insurance, life insurance, business, home, and auto insurance. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge, or call 643-8511.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Now I hit the button. I goofed.
You should probably leave
I'll leave that stuff to you.
You should probably leave that button push.
Here, I was all excited. Emily DeVries gives us a nice text message, and you had her commercial all set up there. And I was going to come back and just say hi, Emily, and thank you, and thanks for watching, Emily.
You forgot about Grace.
I did. I forgot Grace was going to follow her. That was my fault. Sorry, Grace. Anyway, we're back for set number 4, and the place is rocking. Valley City leads 2-1. Rugland back to serve. Nelson, Coca, Quilvang's got to go up, and she just taps it over right between the hands of Anissa Habsbargen. Point for Valley City. They take the 1-0 lead.
Huskies going to have to be very careful here, Joe. Valley's got a lot of momentum right now, and you got to try and slow them down early.
Again, Quilvang at the net. I don't know how many blocks that is. It's easily double digits.
Yeah, she's just tough there. Her and Peterson have been just a force there at the net.
Back to serve again is Coca. She was on a run at the end of the mat, or set 3, I should say. DeVries set over to the far side to Sather. Not able to save it was Rugland, and it goes on the other side of the antenna. Huskies trail by 3 now. It's 3-0. Again, Coca on a roll. Back set to Schaefer. She'll tap it over. Saved there. Set to Coca, and then Quilvang with the kill. Emma. Little confusion between Schaefer and Emma on the near side, Brian, and it kind of falls out of there as Emma dove for that one.
Yeah, I think somebody got a hand on it, and it just didn't look like they were going to, and you kind of end up giving up on the play. Just got to play it out.
4-0. Matches the number 4 of Coca. Wohlers, Rugland, DeVries, Nelson. Over to the other side, Sather. Bonches sets to Schaefer. and that's too hard. Goes past the feet of Art Gracco on the corner.
Yeah, had an opportunity and just weren't able to take advantage of it.
Coach Rickles comes up and gives her girls some encouragement, trailing 5-0.
Gotta slow Coca down here.
Rugland sets to Hasbargen. Good save there underneath by Hatcher. And Sather sails that one out of bounds. So the Huskies finally get on the board here, 5-1.
But now you got to do some damage on your side too, Joe. You can't just give a bunch and then get one and give it back to them. You got to rattle off a few of your own here. Got to keep pace.
Schaefer back to serve. Good save on the near side underneath there by Coca, but it's not to no avail. Huskies got Hattie Doctor back in, Brian, up in the front row.
See if you can use some of that offensive power that she has, especially if you get those free ones. Set her up on the outside and let her get a good swing at it.
Set to the far side. Sather goes over.
We'll get one here. Here it comes.
Hattie Doctor got it. Hattie's got one on the board in set number 4.
Yeah, we'll take more of that, Joe.
Yep.
Get those free one, get Doctor on the outside, and
5-3.
let her swing at it.
Schaefer. Jump serve, goes deep, but it's hit there.
That was almost a double hit there. Got away with one.
Hasbargen with a little tip over the net and the dunk.
They're
saying she got into the net?
Yep.
I don't think she realizes it yet.
She came up to get that one and tap it. Her momentum just took her right underneath and into the net. Just unfortunate. It was a great play.
Yeah.
It just couldn't stop her forward motion.
Sather serves and it goes out of bounds, so it'll come right back to the Huskies.
Yeah, that one was unfortunate. A nice play by Hasbargen, just a little off balance, not able to finish it out.
So now Doctor and Bonches both in the front row, both with height for the Huskies. See what they can do with it. Good dig there by Schaefer, and it just falls on the wrong side of the net for the Huskies.
Well, you got Colvang there. Anything close to the net, Colvang's going to reach up and get it. She rotates out. Now here comes Peterson in to take her place.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's an advantage or disadvantage when one of those is out or in.
Rugland sets to Doctor into the net. 4 hits against the Huskies. It's 8-4. Valley City has doubled up the Huskies here early in set 4.
Gotta get more stops.
Oh, that one hit the tape, come back. Doctor was down on her knees. She was going to dig that one, Brian, but she just couldn't recover in time.
Just got to get back in it here mentally.
Jada Nelson.
A couple of miscues.
Rugland's back sets to DeVries. Up to the front. Sather with the kill. Excuse me, that wasn't Sather, that was Peterson.
Good timeout here.
Timeout for the Huskies here. And this timeout brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this message.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
See how smooth that goes when you run the buttons?
Well, I mean, you know, the board is in front of you.
I know. I was just trying to help you, man.
I mean, no, I appreciate the assistance.
Hey, we got a busy schedule here coming up, buddy. We got Friday night football tomorrow night.
Don't talk too loud. My wife is sitting right over there. So.
Oh, you don't want to know what the schedule is the rest of the week? Yeah, Friday night we got football tomorrow night. The Huskies taking on Red River here at home. Defeated Devils Lake last Friday night. Then next week, man, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we got a parade.
Oh, boy.
Schaefer digs to Emma. She'll tap it over. she read that one well and got the point for the Huskies. So a good timeout produces a point for the Huskies.
Yeah, that one was perfectly placed. They've had a couple that have just had too much air underneath them. That one perfect.
Yeah, she saw Peterson crashing the net, and she just put it right over the top of her hands. James, serve, Nelson, Coca, near side, kill attempt, and it's tapped by Bonches, but nobody there to pick it up by Hughesby. Potratz and Olsen check in for the Highliners. 11-5 lead for the Highliners. Schaefer, near side Rugland's just got to get it back into play. And James bumps that one out of bounds. 12-5.
Just got to do something to slow him down a little bit here. Played well in the middle sets and just let one get away from you. Now you got to try and figure out a way to dig down and get back in it.
Out. Schaefer with the kill, goes out. $13-5. That one's into the net. Huskies will get the ball back and a point. Yeah, football game tomorrow night. We got a parade next Saturday. We got 2 volleyball games on September 8th. Breck and Wap will play.
Both will be busy.
And there is Faith Peterson for the kill.
Yeah, a lot of things going right for Valley right now. And Wap's got to try and figure out a way to slow him down.
Like you said, B-Dub, if you got Quilvang on the bench, you feel good, but then Faith Peterson comes in for her.
You got Peterson there. You got Olsen in the front, too.
Doctor, James. Third hits, Wohlers. Potratz back sets to Olsen. Through the hands of Schaefer, it'll be a point for the Highliners. 15-6. Highliners have outscored the Huskies 10-5 here. Little tap over by Bonches. Sather with her tap over right over the outstretched hands of Emma Bonches and Addie Rugland. Point for Valley City.
It kind of started at the end of that third set, and now they're kind of almost loosey-goosey here.
Schaefer digs. Back to Schaefer. Over to the other side, Sather, and that's a little bit too strong. They say there was a tip.
They got launches into the net there.
They called somebody into the net. So it's a point for Valley City, 17-6. Valley City on a 12-5 run. Good save there by Rugland, and she got it. Both Emma and Addie Rugland both just kind of tapped it with her fist and got it over.
Now let's see if you can just cut into it. Just chip away, Joe. You don't have to get it all back at once. Just a couple here, a couple there, but just can't let Valley to continue to string points together.
17-7, Bonches with the serve. Back goes Hasbergen, but look at that. Valley City answers. Schaefer has to hit it with the left hand. Olsen at the net, blocked by Schaefer and Hasbergen. Point for the Huskies.
Valley did a good job of keeping that one alive. They didn't give up on that point. They didn't score the point there, but they're able to let that rally go a little bit.
Wohlers checks in. Oh, and Emma's first error on serving here. She had quite a few in a row, but that one went into the net, so it's a point for the Valley City Highliners as Quilvang checks back in. Peterson serves. Emma's got a dig. Good save over on the other side by Rugland. Sather with the kill. Wohlers on the save. Near side, Schaefer with a kill and the point.
Yeah, she came after that one. She didn't leave anything on that one. She took a good swing at it.
Highliners have doubled up the Huskies, 18-9, and the Huskies need to make a run with Addie Ruglin behind the serving line. Set to Olson. Rollers digs, but it's going to go out of bounds. Not much anybody could do.
Well, again, attacking that middle area that's been open.
DeVries gave a chase, but it was on the other side of the antenna.
Yeah, that one a bit. She'd have to send that one back.
19-9.
Here comes Coca again.
Here she comes.
Freshman having a good night in serve.
DeVries bump sets to Ruglin. She's got to go over. Oh, here comes. Nope. That one is out on the kill attempt by Hughesby.
That attack just a little long.
19-10. Huskies got to make a long run here now pretty soon, Brian. Schaefer serves. Nelson Coca over to the other side, Sather. Nelson, Coca. Oh, and what a save there by the Highliners on that one. Doctor with the kill. That one's out. Hattie got a little strong with that one.
Thought maybe they were going to call Valley for being in the net there. It was really close. And that's why Coca had her back turned.
Again, the Highliners doubling up the Huskies 20-10. Doctor with the kill, and that time Quilvang and Hughesby not able to handle it, and it falls on the Valley City side of the net. Point for the Huskies.
Yeah, that's one of the few times where Quilvang's been at the net and been able to defend and have it fall down right in front of her.
So Reagan Rollers goes back to serve for the Huskies. Into the net.
Well, just some untimely.
Yep, not what the Huskies needed at that point. 10-point lead for the Highlanders, 21-11. Rollers, Ruglin over to DeVries. Leah pops it pretty good, and she got the point as Coca couldn't handle it on the Valley City side.
DeVries got a little power behind her. Huh? Like it.
Absolutely. With confidence.
Right?
James to serve. Clears the net. Coca got to go over in the second one. Doctor over to the other side. Ruglin's got to go over. Again, Coca setting up, and it goes out, I believe. Yes, it did. Went out on that attempt there by Hatcher. So the Huskies trail by 8. Still needing to make a small run here to stay in this one. Good serve. And Emma says, "I'll dunk you very much," and puts it away.
Bonch is right there. Right back at you.
7-point lead. Ooh, that one's deep. James thought she had the ace there. She came up to the circle. They're going to high-five everybody, and then found out it was out.
That was really close.
It was really close. Potratz and Olson check back in. Doctor digs. James sets back to Hattie. Hattie this time comes across. Got it off the hands of Potratz, and Hattie Doctor with another kill.
Got a lot of work to do here, Joe. Nothing impossible, though.
Trail by 7. Set number 4. Huskies trail 2-1 in sets. Set to the other side. Blocked at the net by Bonches, but it falls in no man's land, and a point for the Highliners.
Yeah, good job at the net, but no one there on the rebound.
Good kill by Hatcher. We'll take a break here as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 23-15. Back after this.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Three Borders Sports Network. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. It costs you nothing. That little bell icon, you can get notification. Schaefer goes over. Nelson bumps to the other side to Sather. Rugland's got to go over. She finds no man's land in front of Potratz and Nelson for the point. 23-16. Emma Bonches goes back to serve. Bonches put one into the net on her last serve. She gets that one over. Potratz goes over on the second hit. Schaefer, back to Schaefer. Tipped at the net. Potratz sets over to the other side. Blocked at the net by Hasbargen. And that one goes between Doctor and Bonches for the point.
Yeah, you needed somebody there. Peterson just with an easy kill right down the middle. You need a little bit of defense there.
24-16. That one might have been out of bounds, but Schaefer hit it. She had to go with it. Potratz to the other side. Sather with the kill. Hasbargen at the net. Quilvang. Somebody's in the net. I believe it was against the Huskies. Point for the Huskies. Somebody from Valley City was in the net, Brian.
I think it was Quilvang that was into the net there.
Huskies still alive. The Highliners JV squad started yelling, I believe that we will win. Huskies got to answer that. Set to Quilvang. Good save by Wohlers. To Schaefer. Blocked at the net. Point. Quilvang on the block. Set and match point. We'll come back here for our Red River Grain postgame show. Coming up next, your final score here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 25-14. We'll be right back after the 25-17. Excuse me. 25-17 was the final score. We'll be right back after these messages for our postgame show coming up next.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends. A place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support...
Abby Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
Washing your car just got a whole lot cheaper. With All Seasons Car Wash Unlimited plans, you can wash your car whenever you want for as little as $33 a month. You can even wash your pet at All Seasons Car Wash. So this fall, keep your vehicle and your pet clean. Conveniently located at 1300 4th Avenue South next to Tractor Supply Company in Wahpeton. To enroll in an unlimited car wash plan, please visit allseasonscw.com.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson here on the call with me tonight, and the Huskies opener on volleyball season 2022. And the Huskies fall to Valley City 3-1 here in 3 sets to 1 set for the Highliners. A good effort put forward. The Lady Huskies got their first set win of the year, which they needed to do, and just couldn't quite get over that hump, Brian, in set 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, competitive, Joe. I think that's what you want to see, and certainly competitive tonight. Able to take a set away from Valley, but I feel like they're just right there. They're in matches. They were in matches against in sets against West Fargo Horse, but there's just stretches that they give up a few points here and there, and it kind of takes the wind out of their sails, and they're just not able to bounce back. And then some of the miscues start to add up. I think if they can, get off to good sets, like the set that they won, they got off to a great start. And if they can get off to good sets and then just play, you can't play mistake-free the whole time, but some of those unforced errors, service errors maybe, and a little bit of the miscommunication, things like that. If you can take those things away, you're going to be competitive. You're going to be in sets, and then you just got to try and figure out a way to win.
Yep.
Sometimes when you don't win a lot, you they say, well, you got to learn how to win. It's true.
There's a lot of truth to that. You've said that several times yourself.
It just is. So you find yourself in a spot, and you just start thinking about other things, thinking about the win, and not thinking about the point that's at hand.
Right.
So if you can get through that mental part of it and just figure out how to stay with it one point at a time, and don't worry about what the end result's going to be, you're going to find yourself there, and you just got to try to find a way to end it, finish it.
Welcome again, everybody, to our post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. Check out their webpage at redrivergrain.com for the latest in ag marketing news. Red River Grain, our post-game show sponsor. The set scores go as follows. Set 1, Valley City won 25-21. Set 2, the Huskies come back and win their first set of the year, 25-20 over Valley City. Wahpeton was up 22-11 at one point in time there during set number 2, but Valley City made a run there and outscored the Huskies 9-3, but the Huskies still able to win that one. Set 3, 25-21 victory for Valley City. Brian, there were 10 ties in that one, and the run for Valley City to close it out there, it was 5-1 at one point, and Valley City made a run there to close it out. And then in set 4, the Huskies fall 25-17. So, again, we saw good play. We talked about Emma Bonches with her serving. She had a few kills, but then Hattie Doctor on the outside, Brian, and the kills that she had from the outside there, just a phenomenal game for Hattie.
Yeah, I mean, they have some of the pieces, Joe. You got Bonches, you got Doctor. Schaefer can be powerful on the outside too as well, and Wohlers is a good libero.
Yes.
So they have some good pieces. They just have to play together. They're under a new system. They have a new coach. They're learning different things. Different rotations, whatever, different positions even too. You have some players that haven't played volleyball for a while.
Yeah.
Wohlers didn't play last year, so it's going to be some growth that's going to have to happen, and you might have a few growing pains, but it's the same as with basketball. I hate to keep making that comparison, but you want to play your best at the end of the season when come tournament time. And the way things shake out in the EDC is that you got to figure out a way to get into that EDC tournament. If that means, putting yourself in a play-in game, but finding yourself a way to play better at the end of the season, win a play-in game, get into the EDC tournament, and then figure out a way to win 2 before you lose 2.
There you go.
So the whole season just has to be a learning, a time where you learn from each game, whether you win or you lose the match. You have to learn from it and get better with each match. And I think the Huskies can do that. Like I said, they have some pieces, some really good athletes, and they're just going to have to try and work some of those kinks out that basically a new team has to do.
Yep. All right, buddy. Tomorrow night we've got football on the air, our first football game of the year.
Yeah, that should be fun.
That'll be fun as the Wahpeton Huskies will be hosting Grand Forks Red River tomorrow night. Game time, 7 p.m. right here on Three Borders Sports Network. We'll be on the air a little early with our pregame show. And, again, we got a busy week next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 games on Thursday, Friday, and then a parade on Saturday. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I mean, it's what we do, right?
That's what we do, man.
It's what we do.
All right, let's wrap it up. Everybody have a safe Labor Day from Brian and I. Anything else you want to add there, bud, before we wrap it up?
I'll say we need to put out a reminder there about
the pink game.
The pink game that's going to be on the 13th against Breckenridge.
Yeah.
The T-shirts are for sale. They can be ordered on the Wahpeton Volleyball Facebook page. There's a link there to go there and order. You can get your shirts in. You can pick them up, pay for them online, pick them up down there at Grippers.
Yeah, I got to get mine ordered too.
Girls are raising funds like we do in basketball for the pink game.
You guys do
They'll
for
give a little bit of money to charities, cancer awareness,
and I'm sure the cause will be announced later. Again, September 13th, pink game. Go to the Facebook page and follow the link there to order shirts. All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Three Borders Sports Network. Again, your final score: the Highliners defeat the Huskies 3-1 here in 4 sets. We'll be back with you tomorrow night at about 6:50 p.m. right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Good night, everybody.